Hey, it's Ariana here from Scale and Simplify, and in this video, I want to show you some of the ways that you can utilize your course platform, whether it be Kartra or something else, to create a really engaging, amazing experience for your students so that they can get the most out of your course possible. You want to make them feel comfortable and like they know how to get around and have all of the resources that they need, and these are some of the ways that you can do that. So to start with, right now I am in a sample course inside of Kartra. And if you are looking for instructions on how to, just general instructions on how to set up a course inside of Kartra or a membership, be sure to check out my previous video. It is a step-by-step tutorial that takes you through all of the settings and how I have set this up to what it is so far. There will be a link to that below, so be sure to check that out. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to cover a few different things. The first is what to have on the welcome page. So right now I'm on this sample welcome page, and there are a few things that you want to share with people right off the bat. So the first one is a general welcome from you. It would be really great to have a video like we have here, for example, that is just you on camera saying hello, welcome, this is what you can expect. And then give them their next action. And their next action should be another video that outlines how to actually navigate the student portal or navigate this course. So making sure that people know where everything is, making sure they know how to access the modules, outlining for them whether or not everything is going to be released at the same time, or if there's going to be some sort of drip schedule applied to it. Making sure they know how to download things that they need to download and find whatever it is that they need. And then the third thing that you want to make sure that you have on your welcome page is a way for them to contact you if they need support. So that could just be as simple as, putting your email address in a little text section underneath the video that says, hey, if you need support, you can always reach out to us at whatever your customer support email is. You can also enable the help desk inside of Kartra. I won't talk about that now, but if you have a help desk set up, you can definitely enable it, and that will come up here in the menu item as well. And then that is also something you would highlight in that intro video where it shows them how to navigate everything. Okay, so those are the three things that you want to make sure that you have on your welcome page. Now, the next thing I want to show you is the sidebar and some of the options inside of Kartra for what to put in the sidebar to really create a great experience for everyone. So here we see sidebar contents. This is like the type of content or blocks that you can put into the sidebar. And one of the really useful ones is the banner. So a banner it's literally an image that you have to link out to something. And so I'm just going to go and pull one that I've prepared. This can be used if you need a way for people to get to any links, anything external to anything that's not inside of the Kartra course or membership, but that they need to be successful in the course. So one example of this is if you have a private Facebook group, this is a great place to link out to it because this sidebar stays on the side of all of the modules, like it's consistent throughout the whole course. And so no matter where they are, if they need support or come across something that they're confused about or want to share their excitement about something that they just saw, that link will always be there for them so they can just click on it and be taken directly to the group. So that is an example of what I've done here. So I'm just going to put facebook.com for example purposes, a new tab, and save. Okay, so that is in the sidebar. It doesn't have to be this size. It can be more square. It can be more rectangular, so smaller than the one that I've created. It just depends on, layout-wise, how you want it to look, how many of these you're going to have, because you can have as many as you want, and all of that. So like I just said, you can add in other ones too. So anything that you want them to have quick access to, no matter where they are in the membership, this is a great place to put that. The other thing you can do is add featured posts. So I'm just going to do one of those here. We can pick an icon, or you can choose to leave out the icon. I'll leave the star. And this is where you can link to one of the other posts, or rather lessons as I would call them. So there's just a drop down menu there where it's going to show you all of the lessons you've created so far, and then you get to pick the title of it. So I'm going to click add. Okay, you can add in other ones as well if you'd like. I'm just going to click save. So an example of how you could use this is, for example, if you have an assessment of some sort, or like worksheets, things that you want to make sure that they do at the beginning, or maybe you have like a midway checkpoint where you want them to fill out something again. Any of the lessons that you want to kind of isolate and bring their attention to, you can put that here. This can also be changed, like if you have a monthly membership and you want to swap this out every month just to highlight like what's new or something along those lines, you can do that as well. And again, because it's in the sidebar, it's going to show up consistently no matter where that person is inside of this course. All right. And then the other thing you can do is add a product. I won't go through this one, but you would drag it out just like I did the other ones, and it'll just ask you to select one of the products that is inside of your Kartra already, and it will be a small box that takes them to that product. So that is one way, a great way to cross-sell if you've got multiple courses that you want to highlight. Okay, so the third thing that I want to talk to you about today is how to utilize some of these content blocks to create a really clear and streamlined way for people to go through all of the materials. So I'm just going to go into one of my sample lessons. So here already I've got a sample video and some text. This is likely what you would have in your course. Just move myself over here. And one of the really great features is the highlight box. So I'm just going to pull this one out. So this is really great if you want to have some sort of reminder for them. For example, if you have like assignments for every module, you can list them here, and it brings it's formatted in a different way, and it makes sure that people hopefully see it. You can also put in something like a reminder to check in the Facebook group, kind of any action you want them to take, or any reminders that you want to add along the way, or bonus tips. You could use this for a bonus tip section, anything like that. So here you're able to select different icons. I'm just going to leave it as this one. All right, and in here it is a text editor like any other one in Kartra, so you can definitely put in links, even images in this section. I'm going to click save, and this is how it displays on the front end here. And you can go back in to edit it, make changes. And there we have it. I won't go through all of these, but I will also highlight the download box. So this is great if you have some sort of PDF worksheet. You could have a button that leads to a link wherever that is hosted. You could also directly upload it here. And I'm just going to do an example thing. Okay, click next. Okay, and this is how it will appear on the front end. So they'll be able to click here and instantly download the PDF. The other really handy sort of block here is the resources and links. So I'm going to show that one to you. This is great if you are sharing links to any sort of resources. So, if you're sharing different software or other external websites, that would be handy for your students to see. This is a good way to display that. You can link to anything. I'm just going to do this as an example. I'm going to put Facebook just for demonstration purposes. Click add, and then if you wanted more than one, you would just continue adding them. Add. Okay, and save. And then it shows up in sort of a box similar to the reminder one. So it's just a great way to highlight things and make things super, super clear for everyone. Okay, and then the final thing that I want to show you is the audio playlist. So this is also awesome if you have a like an audio version of your video. You would be able to put that in here, and it will display, it will be embedded, and they can listen to it right on the page. Okay, so there you have it. I'm going to drag it to be right below the video. And then if you wanted them to be able to download this, then this is another instance where you would put in a download box instead of the audio playlist so that they can download it as opposed to listen to it right on the page. Okay, and there are other ones as well. I won't go into detail about all of them. These are just some of the examples that are going to be really useful for creating a clear course for everyone. And the final thing that I want to talk about is having a what's next section. So it's really good to have a final module or section of your course that, you know, guides them into what are the next steps. So this is great if you want to be able to cross-sell with another product that you have, if you offer coaching, kind of whatever the next level would be for somebody who has gone through the course and now they're looking to continue down whatever path they're on. You don't want to sort of leave them hanging or anything like that. So really good to have a what's next section at the very end. So I have an example one here just called coaching. This is, again, you can utilize any of these same content blocks to put in content here. So, you know, you can link out to a sales page, you can add a video where you're talking about whatever it is that the next best step is for them. You can even use this if you don't have anything at the moment, if it's just the one course that you're offering and there's nothing else that you offer, it's still good to kind of have a wrap-up message for them and, you know, have a present a what's next video from this in the sense of like what's next for them, what they can do after they leave the course to make sure that they are still implementing and moving forward and all of that. All right, so those are my top tips for creating an engaging and welcoming, clear, simple course for your students so that they can just be wowed all the way through. If you are about to launch or thinking about launching, be sure to check out the links below. I have some freebies for you that are going to save you tons of time and make everything a lot more simple for you during and before a launch. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, click like below and subscribe to our channel for more tips on scaling and simplifying your online business. If you know someone else who would benefit from this video or similar ones, share it with them as well. Thanks for watching.